So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have them 4 and plenty, so and they're going to be stunned here by this. There it is. Welcome to Menacing MTG. I have a Simic Historic deck. This is a huge mana ramp deck with some planeswalkers. Yes, turn 5 Ugin is possible here and does happen. You'll see it happen. But I want to start by saying, hey, check me out on Twitch on Friday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually I'm on for about an hour. And I usually play decks that are kind of in the works. Something that's just coming out the next day. Or some kind of in development decks. So yeah, check me out. Usually Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. And it's Menacing MTG on Twitch. So, yeah, and I'm just playing around with some historic decks as we end this cycle coming towards the end. And just gonna some fresh ideas around historic, some ultra potent things. As you know, if you played a historic at all, it's a scary environment, as the best of the best crazy decks without much limitation are included. You've seen the noxious Turgid that I've put up, hopefully. Amazing deck. And here's another outrageous deck, ultra potent. Huge ramp, huge creatures. We got the Planeswalkers, Nissa and Ugin. And this thing is just outrageous. It doesn't win all the time. You know, there are the mono-red aggro decks that can win against this. We do beat that some of the time here if we get the right stuff on the battlefield. But, you know, there are certain decks that are going to beat this, but it's doing well. And we've had pretty good success with it. I think we're 50% plus here, and that's pretty amazing to throw together a Simic deck for Historic when I haven't been playing Historic at all. So yeah, let's check out the ramp here. It's just thick with ramp. I'll start with mana. We have 18, 19, 23, 24. And we do have this Karn's Bastion, which can come in handy, proliferate, as we do have 1/1 counters all over the place in this thing. So Incubation Druid. Whenever this gets a 1/1 counter, it taps for 3 mana instead of 1. You can adapt it for 5. It becomes a 3/5 that taps for 3 mana. A single Paradise Druid. It's got hexproof as long as it's untapped. Tap for mana of any color. We have a single copy of Finale Revelation where we can draw a ton of cards. And possibly have no maximum hand size if we draw enough cards with it. Then we have 4 Voracious Hydra key card in here. It's versatile. It can bring it on at multiple sizes. It can be enormous. It's a 1/1 counter on it for X. And you get to either double the number of 1/1 counters it comes on with, or fight a creature you don't control, which is an awesome choice of things there. We have a single copy of Cloudkin, draws us a card. We have 4 Cultivates. We want to get those mana on the field. We have a single copy of Gift of Paradise. Not only makes a land tap for 2 mana of any one color, but it also gives us 3 life when it comes on, which sometimes is needed with this deck as we're waiting on ramp. We have 4 Gyre Engineers, and this taps for a green and a blue mana, 3-drop creature. It's fragile, but you know, it is potent. And in concert with the other things you're going to see in this deck, these Incubation Druids and Gyre Engineers can make enormous amounts of mana. So we have 4 Lane of Abundance, and you will see this comes on reasonably consistently as there's 4 copies in here. So in opening hand, it is outrageous. So whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green, and then you can use it to alt there, the 8-drop, to put a 1/1 on each creature you control. We have a couple mass manipulation. You will see it ends a game for us as we have nice creatures on the battlefield, and we just take their blockers and go in and crush them. Nissa, 3 of them. You know what it does. When you tap a forest for mana, add an additional green mana. You create 3/3 lands, and those are 1/1 counters. So again, for when you're using Karn's Bastion, you get to add to those as well as other things. Body of Research, 1/1 counters equal to the number of cards in your library. Okay, we got 2 of these in here. And we have Nyx Bloom Ancient. So this just also makes the mana go absolutely blinking wild, as it triples the amount of mana it can produce. So if you have a Gyre Engineer and an Incubation Druid that is adapted, this creates 3, this creates 2. You have one of these Nyx on, 3 times that, that's 5 times 3, 15 mana, not to mention the lands you possess. And that is further impacted by the Lane of Abundance. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional. So that is on before the tripling, folks. So that would be 18. I'm sorry. And if you had those 2 creatures, that would be, so 3, 4, and 3. So that would be 7 times 3, 21 mana with an Nyx Bloom on there and Leyline. Okay, and that's not even counting the Nissa and your base land. So you can see it just goes completely crazy. And the Nyx Bloom are not legendary, so you can have multiple copies on. So then we have 2 copies of Ugin, and you can get Ugin on pretty darn quick. As you'll see, turn 5, we get it on and end the game. There you have it. That's the whole 9. Not much else to talk about. It's just outrageous. Super fun to play. So I hope you enjoy this. Please consider subscribing. Really on the move. I want subscription numbers up. They are climbing exponentially, it seems. Still in small potatoes land, but as you know, I consistently produce a ton of decks for a week at this time, and want to keep doing that. But I want those subscriptions up. It motivates me. Suggestions, feedback, requests also very welcome. So thanks a ton for watching, and have a great one. Okay, we're going to keep this. We get to toss up Leyline, which will allow us to get the Gyre Engineer on turn 2. Could also run Cultivate turn 2. Okay. I like the look of this as we can ramp so quickly here. Alright, another green, which is outstanding. We should have a very fast track to Ugin here. Why couldn't I put Gyre Engineer up there? Oh, creature, yeah. Alright, here we go. Hope that stays on. Okay, we have some serious mana here. Matter of fact, we have Ugin, I believe, so that's 6. Yeah, we're easily Ugin.
It is my duty to protect the vulnerable. This is what I trained for.
Unutilized knowledge.
This was a valuable experience.
My draconic talents.
And that's that. We're going to keep this a bit slow, unfortunately. Okay, now we get Laylene. I would have liked to have that in our opening hand. There's good stuff in here, though. So we just need the Druid to live. Okay, there's green, so, I actually think we're going to cultivate here. So we should be able to bring the Gyre and the incubation up and pray that they live. Okay, it's just got to go big here. We need to go big. Gonna get Nyx Bloom up there. Gonna get Laylene up there, so we're just building here. These guys next turn are gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Oof, yikes. Okay, we do have an answer for that, though. Do I want to sweep everything off of here, though, is the question. And I'd lose this. No, we're going to go big here. Gonna go big. So these guys are just going to produce insane mana. I don't even know what we can do here. It's insane. These guys are double, so that's 3, 6, times 3, 18, and 6, 24. Is that possible? So 22. It is possible, folks. And that's the thing to do here. I've got to sack a permanent. Don't like that. It's got to be Incubation Druid. That bums me out. We're coming on in. See if they block with the hatchling. Get that right the hell out of the way because they're going to create a 3/3 with trample. Okay, I'll take it. They've got one large creature to deal with there, though, don't they? Okay, Ugin or not? So this is going to create 1, 2, 3 times 3, which is 9 plus 6. I have 15. I think the best thing to do here is this at 13. Yeah, we got him. That is a sweet game right there. Okay, this is an outstanding hand. We're going to need some mana producing creatures, but wow, good. We get to put the Leyline up. Really awesome. Okay, I love slow. And there is incubation. Red scares me as shocks in hand can create problems. But we'll be able to, oh geez, another Leyline. We'll be able to buff this guy soon. Cultivate would be perfect here. They're going to want to kill that. They don't. And you adapt it. So that's amazing. That's going to be much harder to remove. They could send it back to hand, possibly with blue here. Okay, Tith, yeah, we don't like that. And in fact, we're going to pay the 2. And put the Druid up. We still have 2, 3. We're going to throw one of these up. Okay, they're running up the mana here. Good ramp for them. We've got an absolutely sick mana. Oh, that hurts very bad. And we're not going to give them that this turn. Instead, we're going to go Nyx Bloom. And we're in scary territory here with his opponent. This thing is going to create a sick amount of mana here if we can get another Nyx Bloom on. It's already producing 9. I take that back. 10. No, it's producing 4 times 3 is 12. So 15 there. What we're going to want to do is get another... Oh god, and mana. We are going to decline, put this up. Okay, so this produces 3, 4 times 3 is 12. We have 16 mana. We're going to toss this up. And we're going to toss Nissa up. This thing is absolutely going nuts. We haven't even tapped this yet.
Harness the elements.
Holy cow. We're coming in. Okay, this opponent has to do a board wipe or something here. That would absolutely be crushing, but we kill the next turn for sure. If they don't. Board wipe would hurt super bad. Because we only have 3 mana not on the battlefield here. We are due for more mana for sure. We've got a lot of pop there. Seven available mana right now. Okay, we're going to lose our hand, which is okay. They're tapped out, so that's the game. I'm not sure what they were trying to accomplish there. Yeah, we're going to auto pay here as much as we can because I don't want them to be able to play anything. So the game is over for them because they're not going to get to play anything. They have 2 mana. Can auto pay it. That's the game. Outrageous. Great looking hand. With Laylene on board and the druid, we just need the druid to live and get on without being countered. Okay, looks like mill, which is kind of good news in a way. If we can move quick enough, we have body of research. Okay, they've got the tools. There's no doubt about it. Incubation druid up though. So we've got a good fast track going here. There goes some Nissas, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they're running at us hard here. Hard and early. Okay, we're going big here. This is going to produce 4 mana, 7. We should be able to run 2 cultivates. Okay, excellent. Okay, they are milling the hell out of us, but we're going to come big pretty quick here and then steal their things, so we should be able to eliminate them in 2 turns. I'm hoping they don't have any big mill spells. The tutelage is going to hurt. Okay, we are so loaded here. Alright, unfortunately this is only a 19, but it's okay. Yeah, so I should be able to win this game this coming turn just by taking their creatures with mass manipulation. Down to 14 cards. Unless they can eliminate us now, they only have 1 mana up there. They only have 4 cards in the deck. What can they do here? Okay, we're going to have them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have them 4 and plenty, so And they're going to be stunned here by this. There it is.